Hey, what's up? So as we always say, the Forex trading platform that you're using is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make when it comes to Forex trading. People keep asking me which broker should you use. Now, I always say that a broker or the platform is very important because broker and platform is the same thing, of course. But you want to make sure that the platform is intuitive, efficient, nice, easy to use, has all the tools that you need. And it's very important again because this is where you essentially storing your money in Forex trading. So today we're going to be reviewing FX Trader once again. We're going to go through the platform. Please give me feedback. Those who have been using FX Trader, I've seen I have quite a number of people using my links in the videos. Please let me know what you think about FX Trader, what can be improved, what I should tell them. So far, I have used it. It looks fine to me. It looks good. I've had some feedback which I've forwarded. Now, if you have any feedback below the video, always let me know. Yes, Money Matters talk about the money mindset, how to make that money, how to enjoy that money, how to manage that money, how to invest that money, how to show yourself a lifetime of income, basically financial freedom. Forex trading, it's been a while since we had a chat on Forex trading. So today we're going to review FX Trader. I'm going to share my screen. I'll show you exactly what to expect once you open an account with FX Trader and how to do it. I think I've done another video on how to do it, but we can always go over it once again. So we want to go through FX Trader, make sure that the platform is intuitive, make sure that there's everything in the platform, make sure I tell you where everything is, make sure I tell you the process as well on how to open FX Trader, and of course, reaching out to them in case you have any questions, you have any queries. It's a very stable company, doing really well currently, and it has loads of stuff that you can actually trade, not only Forex. If you are interested in commodities, if you are interested in investing, if you are interested in ETFs, for example. Otherwise, let's go into my screen. Let's see what FX Trader has to provide. And like I said, get back to me with some feedback on what you think about this platform. Mine will be looking different, but if you open FX-PESA, this is something like this you will find. Like I said, you can always download whatever befits your situation. There is MetaTrader 4, there is MetaTrader 5, there is the web trader, this FX Trader, which is the web version, which I love. Then of course there's the mobile platforms as well if you want to use your mobile phone. So it depends on exactly what you want. If you want to trade certain, I would say certain instruments, they are only found on this MT5 platform. But for those who want to trade Forex, you will always open the FX-PESA Trader, which provides you with an instant online access to your trading account without downloading anything to your desktop. Nothing to take up your memory, no clunky downloads. The web application for me is the best, and that's the one I use. So once you launch this, you will come to this particular site, and here we are, FX Trader. So you will log in, and if you have your ID, I have my ID, but somehow I forgotten my password. I don't want to set it now, but the platform is still pretty similar in terms of what we want to look at. So once you open it, you can see the chart looks pretty small, but that's not an issue because you can always change the view and make it a full screen. If you're trading Forex, I do say you should have a different screen anyway, a bigger screen. If you're a serious person with your Forex trading, have a bigger screen where you can project this and see your chart properly. But without going into all those details yet, you can see on my left hand side here, you have the language on top. You can choose whatever language you want to view it in. So of course mine is English, there's French, there's German, there's I think that is Arabic or something. Yeah, and there's time there. Time is very important once you're trading Forex because you want to know exactly what time frame are you, not time frame, sorry, but which markets are you trading and what is the time in that particular market. So, and what's your local time against those other markets that you might want to trade. Very important part of trading. Then on this side, you can see we have the different assets to trade. So you can put your favorites in here as well. Then we have different currencies. We have all the currencies you might want to trade. Mainly you want to stick to major currencies. I always advise that you stick to major currencies because of liquidity, because you always know their trends, you can always predict them, you get used to them. And sticking to one currency also ensures that you know how it behaves. So it's more like riding a bike or driving a car. You get used to your car, you know how it behaves, you know the noises, you know whatever, you know, So you know everything you need to do and you understand that currency well. Instead of every morning coming here and trying to surf through all the currency pairs to try and determine which one you want to trade on that day. As you go through each and every one of them, you are losing opportunities. You get confused. You don't understand what you want to do. You don't know which pair you want to trade. So once you start trading Forex, I always advise my clients that you should have very specific pairs that you focus on, that you want to be trading. That's the first step in succeeding with Forex trading. And don't take too many, because again, you start now, surfing in between or going back and forth, trying to find opportunities. Or sometimes you just have this paradox of choice whereby you have too many opportunities and you're not sure which one to take. In that process, you forget your analysis, you get confused, and you don't know what exactly you should be doing. So be very careful in terms of which pair you choose. Be very careful how many you choose so you don't have too many. And of course, once you choose them, put them under your favorites or put them on your platform whereby you'll be trading every single day. So once you log in straight into the pairs that you know, you can always tell like what was the move like yesterday, how is the move likely to be today. You've done that analysis, so it's easier and more efficient to do an analysis. So yes, these are your Forex pairs. There are quite many. You can see if we roll that up, we see the commodities as well. So you want to trade commodities, you can. All up to you, depending on what you trained yourself to trade and what you know how to trade. We have stocks down here as well. You can open that and see all kinds of stocks. You can open that and you'll see Apple, Alibaba, Alphabet, Amazon, Berkshire, Boeing, Citigroup, Kohler, Disney, some of the best stocks. You want to invest, you want to buy them for the long term, why not? You can buy them. You can always buy them. And then we have indices, for instance. Yes, you want to buy indices, like index, like the people who keep asking me about the S&P 500, all those kind of index. This is where you find them. Now, I might be able to see some that you might not be able to see. You are able to see some I might not be able to see. That's because of jurisdiction. So this thing will read my location and it will only show me what I'm allowed to see on this platform. If you're in Kenya, you're probably going to even see NSE, the Nairobi Stock Exchange. So if you want to trade the Kenyan stocks, you can as well. So this platform is pretty intuitive, and I'll still go and do a deep dive into the stocks and the indices in a different video. But today we're looking at Forex trading, right? And we're looking at different pairs. So that is what is on that side. You can choose whatever asset you want to trade. Then I'll jump on to this other right, extreme right. I believe that would be probably your left. But extreme right, you can see we have the panel where you do your sell, right? Or the bidding panel or the trade panel, I would say. This is exactly where you place your trades. So you can see it tells you the pips value, whatever it is whatever lot you're trading, the margin required, the sell, the buy, then it tells you where you're trading, right? Then of course, if you want to set like what you call a market order or a limit order or whatever, you want to set like an order before the market gets to a particular price level, you can set a market order here. Then you have your stop loss. I've spoken about stop losses whereby you're telling the market, at this point, take me off the market. I don't want to continue anymore. You can put your stop loss here. It will tell you, do you want to put it based on the number of pips you gain or lose, or you want to put it in terms of price level? So you can say, I want you to take me out of the market at 19.6028, for instance. If the market gets there, that is a price level. Or you say, if I go down by 10 pips, I want to take me out. That is pip, right? So you can tell the market 10 pips loss, take me out. Or when it gets to this particular price level, take me out. Depending on what you want, really. Up to you. That's the stop loss. On the side here, we have the take profit level. You always want to know what your target is. Anytime you enter the market, you want to make sure that you know exactly at what point do you want to get out of the market. What's your target, right? So if you have a loss level, you must have a take profit level. You know that I want to make 50 pounds or $50 or 50 whatever from this market. You make sure you get to that level and you get it out, right? So you must have a take profit level, because that's the only way you will also know your winning ratio. So it gives you basically what you call your ratio in terms of bidding. So you want to know, if I'm losing 100, how much am I likely to win? If I'm losing 200, how much am I likely to win? I've forgotten the word for it in the moment, but yeah, you want to know that ratio, right? That gives you that take profit level. You want to understand at what point are you entering, at what point are you likely to make your money, and how much is it. You don't want to go and risk 50 to make 20. You don't want to risk 100 to make 50, right? You want to risk 100 to make 200 probably, or at least 250. Most of the time you want that ratio to be, risk reward ratio to be maybe, 1 to 2. Risk 1 to make 2, or, anytime you're risking 1 to 3, 1 to 4, make sure you are getting more than you are actually risking in that particular trade. So that's why we must have a stop loss and a take profit, and that ratio will help you understand that. So this panel is basically to help you place your trades. Of course, up here you can always take this up and make it a full screen. I like that view. Like I said, you can always have a different screen. Try to see your chart in a much better view. And I love the the clarity of the screen. I love the clarity of this platform. I think it's pretty intuitive. You've just seen that once you do this, once you reduce it, it's pretty simple, right? You come here, you have your forex, your pairs that you want to trade. In between, you have your chart. On this side, you have your trading panel. Pretty simple, straightforward. Even a beginner or a new person can easily understand the platform, and that's why I think I love this platform. The other thing why I love it is because things are not complicated. So the language they use, the clarity, like you just clearly can tell here, this is where I sell, this is where I buy. This is a massive, box here of let's trade. They have made stop loss and things that we require like take profit very obvious. Pips price, pips price. It's very clear. So I like the clarity, the font, the texture. I always say that you must like the platform. Platform is like more like using a phone. If you give someone who is used to Android an iPhone, they struggle, right? And if you give someone who's used to an iPhone, which is iOS, to someone who's used to an Android, they struggle. So vice versa, whatever. So everyone always like, okay, I don't like this. Like personally, if you give me an iOS operating system, I will always have an issue. I find it difficult to use. I find it not intuitive at all. Some people love it. So it depends exactly on what you want, right? But you want to get used to your platform. You want to understand it. You want to be very in tune with it. And then you come here, up here you have different types of charts, not an issue. The candlesticks are pretty good for a chart. Then you have the time frame. You have the 1 minute, the 5 minutes, the 15 minutes, the 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, daily, weekly, and monthly down here. So it's important always to have different time frames, and I'll do a video on time frames and how to trade them. It's important to have those different time frames because if you're doing a trade, you must understand how the chart is performing on different time frames. Don't go into a particular time frame and just trade without understanding what's happening outside that time frame. So very important. On the extreme left or right, or your right, my right, and your left probably, we have the price levels, right? The 19 point something. Up here you have the open, high, the low and close. Then on my left, which is basically your right, you'd have all these X is like for delete a selected shape. And then you have different things like deleting all shapes, all the tools you might require. Here we have like some like lines, horizontal line, arrow, pivot lines, whatever. Here you have shapes, rectangle, oval, an arc, whatever, anything you might want to draw. If you want to do a text box, here it is, because you might want to put a text somewhere just to remind you of something. Down here, we have other shapes as well, like the gen. You want to draw the shark, what do you get, the fork, the Fibonacci, all those things you want to draw, you find them down there. Then here is a zoom button, zoom in, zoom out, then arrows of back and forth looking at different time frames within the chart. And that's as simple as it gets with regards to, that's why I love it. It's very simple, not too many things. For a beginner, this is the way you want to begin your trading. Okay, this is the way you want to start your trading. Otherwise, I hope this helps you get in tune. Always understand your platform. That's the most important thing. Before you choose a platform, understand it, know how to use it, make it normal to you. Don't go into a platform, start trading, you lose money. Sometimes you're not losing money because your approach is bad. You're losing because you don't even understand the platform. You don't understand, where do I take off the trade. Like sometimes you made money, but you just can't get off the trade because you don't even know where to sell. You don't know where to take your profit. You don't know where to put your stop loss. You don't know how to use your platform in a proper way. So that actually interferes with how you trade. So you want to make sure you understand the simple stuff. Don't complicate trading. Understand the simple stuff. Make sure you are in tune with the platform. It gives you everything you want to see. You have all the tools you need. And I like this platform again because it doesn't have too many tools. Sometimes you get into a platform, there's just too many things to deal with, too many things to view, too many things to click on. It gets a bit confusing, especially if you're new. But this one is pretty simple, straightforward, easy. Okay, so if you want to start trading, link below, link below, link below. Click to open a live one, or if you're a trader, if you're still training, open a demo account, start trading. And if you want me to help you, always you can reach me through Ken's Money Matters website. So guys, ask me any questions. Let me know your feedback about this platform. For those who are using it, how is the customer service? How is their feedback? How is their response rate? How do you find the platform itself? And are you making money trading? Let me know. Let me know. And if you're not, then what's the issue? Okay, so that basically gives you a bit of an overview or a review of FX Trader. Until next time, I'm out.